All right, very first variety is Paraskia. It's a blue jean baby. This is our, I would say this is our third time trimming this variety. So as you can see now, it's very short, it's very compact, but it is starting to get some flowers on it. We have a really good number of these varieties right here. This is mostly a variety that mostly does well during the summertime. It is deer resistant, which is good, so you ain't got to worry about deer eating this variety. And we do have 663 of these still available. Like I said, they're just coming out of trim. If you're looking for something that's still showing some flowers, this is a good choice for you at this moment. Next picture, please. Leptodermis. This is my next crop. You did very well selling through the first crop. Usually this is a variety. We do put these sort of like in a minimum heat during the beginning of the spring because it is a late starter. It's almost like the Bullius. If you look really closely, it almost reminds you of a syringa, the way the flowers are. But as you can see right now, the Leptodermis is a variety that mostly blooms during the summertime. Like I said, this is my next crop. I got 597 of these still available, full of flowers, very fragrant. So you can't go wrong with that. Like I said, right now we got 597 of these still available. So if you got some customers who are still looking for something that's got some flowers for a shrub, this is a good choice for you. Next picture, please. Falligilla, Legend of the Small. This is one of our newer varieties. This is a new Falligilla. We also sell this in a 2-gallon. The difference between this one against the difference between the Gardenite and the Mount Airy, this is more of a shrub, dwarf like a Falligilla. It gets, as you can see, it gets more of a 2 feet to 2.5 feet in height, and it'll get 2 to 4 feet in width. So this is more of something that's more shorter, compact. It will still give you those beautiful flowers you get in the early spring, but you also get some very beautiful fall color to it. I have some more. We're going to start doing some more introductions of some new varieties we got. I also have the Reminiscent Roses. But I want to show that next week. I'm hoping to get that closer when I got some good foliage and buds on them so you can get your customers interested in that. But like I said, this is a new introduction. Like I said, I do have this in 2 gallons. The 2 gallons ain't quite making size yet, but as you can see, this one is very canful and it's got very beautiful foliage to it. Next picture, please. All right, knockouts. This is the next crop that I'm going to be having the guys quote from. What's great about this is just starting to, it's loaded with buds and it's just starting to crack color. Great thing about this, because now we got the Labor Day weekend, we got 3 days for this to get some growth on it. By the time you come back, it will be loaded with lots of buds and flowers. Right now, out of the varieties, these are the 2 nicest ones. I mean, all the roses are looking nice, but if you got a customer who's really looking for something that's going to be canful and a lot of flowers, you can't go wrong with double knockouts. As you can see, we got 11,936 of these available. And for the double pinks, we have 5,996 of these available. Both of these are 3 gallons. Next picture, please. The next one is the Coreopsis. This is the Uptick Red. It's a very beautiful Coreopsis. Most of the time you think Coreopsis, you just think about just yellow, but these were some varieties got a striking blue. I can see it's coming out of a trim, but we got some nice buds and flowers on these varieties. If you stroll down, this is the next one, which is the Bang Red Red Elf. This one has a more striking, solid, almost red. It will sometimes get some yellow on the tips, but it's more known for having the red type of flower to it. Both of these varieties are in current. We have some good numbers of these. Like I said, it's still coming out of a trim, but the buds and flowers on these varieties are shooting up faster. So if you want some Coreopsis, it's got some buds and blooms, these are some 2 good varieties to choose from. Next picture, please.
If you guys have customers still looking to fill out their American Beauty stands, I have 2 varieties here for you, the Chelone Glabra and the Hot Lips. You have the choice between a white and the hot pink flower. The common name for these is turtle head, just because of the shape of that flower once it does come out. These are at a really good height right now so that we can get them on trucks and get them to customers without any kind of flopping issue. So both of these varieties, big numbers in this one and in the Hot Lips, 577, and in the Hot Lips a little bit more just because we still do have an older crop, but the newer crop is looking the best right now. And they are not budding yet, but over the weekend with some decent heat, they should be budding up pretty nice for you. And the next variety is the Leucanthemum marshmallow. My personal, this is what started my daisy obsession this year. So I have 5 varieties of daisies in my garden now, but this one is the all-star. These guys are frequent rebloomers. They're nice and short mounding varieties. I think we've trimmed them at the farm 3 times now, and they rebloom really nicely every time. Outstanding bright white flowers and a very unique pedaling to them as well. A good switch up from the daisy maze and the Beckies, but they are short. Next picture, please. We have the lavender, and we're going to throw up some of our better looking varieties. The early blue are in landscape, but please don't forget about those in landscape as well. And then I think we have sensational and maybe phenomenal, and Jordan did a phenomenal job taking all of these pictures for us today. So lots of numbers left in the lavender. They are on special, so let's get all of these out of here so that we don't have to respace them before winter. And the glitters like gold Rudbeckia, this one has I like this variety a little bit more than the Gold Star. The Gold Star is kind of our solid go-to variety, but the foliage on these seems to hold up a little bit better throughout the summer. Less leaf issue, a little bit of a softer leaf. And then just, these don't have flowers on them quite yet, but we are going to leave them in currant because they are really can full, nice foliage, and they should throw up some spikes for us here soon. About 776 of these available right now. And again, we are leaving them in currant because even though they don't have flowers on them, so just keep that in mind. And the last variety that I have for you, just a different type of hosta, the stained glass light green, and then the dark green variegation are on the outside. If we do have a ton of hostas that are not in currant at the moment, just because we have other varieties in different places in different buckets. So if you are looking for a specific type of hosta, don't be afraid to ask because we probably have it here at the farm. And if we do, they're not on just because they're a little bit canned small right now. So if you need a variety for a job, if you have somebody that's asking for a very specific variety that you have some kind of visual on, please reach out and let us know so we can get those out to your customers as well.
So first up is the Betula Shallow Splash. These are the 7-gallon crops. If you're looking for something that's variegated, this is definitely a good option. You drive by in the back corner, they're very vibrant with the variegated colors to them. And then also, if you're looking for something a little bit different now and some interest for the winter, it does have the exfoliating bark like all the birch do. So it's a good all-around option for you. And these are the Betula Nigras. I know you guys wanted something larger. These are a 7-gallon. We also have the 3 gallons that are in current as well now. But just another option for a multi-stem river birch. And Cerasophyllum japonicum. These are at 15. These were bare root in the spring. The caliper on them is a little bit smaller than a typical 15-gallon, but they do meet spec. They do look really good. I'm going to put about 60 of them on current right now, but do keep in mind if you can use it, it's a great plant. If you're really concerned about the caliper, then I would hold off. So talk to your customers about that. And then, as we already mentioned, the sale for all the oaks. These are just some pictures of the blocks that are out there, the bigger things. So the Muhlenbergi, Calypsodalis, Macrocarpa. And then I did not get a picture of the Shumari. I still have to do that one, but this should be all of them that were on that list.